Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Again, as we mentioned last episode from Monday Night Raw, we are a couple weeks away from Survivor Series, so we're going to be continuing to build towards that. We have some good action for you guys from Louisville, Kentucky. Let's get into this episode of SmackDown Live. We are going to be kicking this episode of SmackDown Live off with the Balor Club, led by Finn Balor, the WWE Champion. Of course, this will be tag team action. It will be Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows in action tonight. Led to the ring by Finn Balor, of course. AJ will, I'm assuming, will be here as well. But the Balor Club making a full reunion at No Mercy. Saw how that ended there. Styles and Balor defeated Cesaro and Sami Zayn. And then after the match, just to pour more salt in the wounds of the defeat, Balor signals to the back for Anderson and Gallows. I'm assuming I think they had it planned all along. And again, last week Balor was saying that again, all four of them have been friends for years pretty much. They're all on SmackDown Live now, so it's kind of we're all on the same show, so why not kind of thing. But again, this will be tag team action tonight. Balor and AJ will of course have to be careful that they don't interfere in this matchup. Okay. So they will be taking on the Hype Bros. Again, they are the #1 contenders for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. They earned that title, or the title of being #1 contenders, at the expense of Gallows and Anderson. So we're going to see who could come out on top this time, if the club will be able to exact some revenge on the Hype Bros, or if the #1 contenders are the real deal and they just have the Balor Club's number, which would be a bit surprising in my opinion, considering what the Balor Club has been doing of late, pretty much for the last couple months or so. Oh, and there is AJ Styles, who didn't come out with his three buddies, but he's just kind of there now. A little bit random, but that's alright. Alright, so Balor Club versus Hype Bros. Technically could easily be a 4-on-2 situation, so Mojo and Zach have to be a bit careful. Carl Anderson starting things off against Mojo Rawley. Kick to the midsection right away. You can see Finn Balor cheering on his good brothers from ringside. Anderson out onto the apron. Mojo, the powerhouse of the Hype Bros, of course. Knuckles to the side of the head by Mojo. And it was a tornado tag match, which the Hype Bros won to become #1 contenders for the tag titles. And Finn Balor really excited there for a moment. Takedown by Anderson, in control of Mojo Rawley early on. Drop kick right to the knee. Again, it was an unexpected defeat for Anderson and Gallows. Double A Boston Crab it's a rope break to force the stop of the submission. Anderson rolls outside. Mojo has to watch out there. It's taken down by Luke Gallows. Takes out Zack Ryder in the process. Big right hands to Mojo in the corner. Again, a little assist by Luke Gallows, paying dividends already. Right, Gallows back out onto the apron. Mojo needs to make a tag to Zack Ryder. Drop kick to the knee. Anderson into the corner. Going for a tag there. Oh, takes out Ryder instead. Smart move. Hits him with the uppercut. You see AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, Moving towards Zack Ryder there. Makes the tag to Luke Gallows. Right into a big boot. Mojo in trouble. Just inches away there from tagging in his buddy Zack Ryder. Big man versus big man here. Gallows. Side Russian leg sweep. Big reversal there. Makes the tag to Zack Ryder finally. Met with a big clothesline there from Luke Gallows. Ryder into the corner, makes the tag to Anderson once again. Great teamwork, frequent tags. Double back body chop. And Zack Ryder rolling out of the ring. Takes Mojo down, or Anderson takes Mojo down. Balor Club in control of the Hype Bros through most of this matchup. You see Balor and AJ a little close there. Ryder again has to be careful. Count of 4 by the referee. And we saw Finn Balor coming. Spinning heel kick reversal by Zack Ryder. And Anderson, oh, nice arm drag reversal there. Big right hand drop kick to the knee. Big uppercut. The Hype Bros, again, I'm saying this a few times already during this matchup, they need to be very careful. Easily turn to a 4-on-1 situation. Spinebuster reversed into a face buster there by Zack Ryder. Anderson rolling out of the ring. Turns his attention to Luke Gallows, actually. There we go. Gallows not the legal man. Butterfly power bomb there by Ryder. Referee still counting. Anderson needs to get back into the ring. And he does. Big reversal there by Anderson. Goes for chop block sidestep by Zack Ryder. Gallows back into the ring. Big reversal there. Gallows, again, not the legal man, just running interference. Some more trying to help his friend out here. Second rope DDT by Zack Ryder. Again, the distraction by the Balor Club there. Gives Anderson some time to recuperate a bit. Sent him into the corner by Zack Ryder. And going for the broski boot. And he connects. And again, Gallows running interference, distracting Zack Ryder. Into the Rough Rider on Gallows. And taking one for the team there. Anderson still in some trouble. Into the corner, big boot. German suplex. And Gallows now tagged in. Mojo looking for a tag as well. Doesn't get it. Ryder back in. Hit with a big boot from Carl Anderson. Makes the tag to Mojo. Shoulder tackle to Gallows. Big takedown again. Mojo fired up. Gallows, smart move to roll out of the ring for a bit. And Anderson in, takes down Mojo and the referee in the process. And things are going to break down quickly. The referee is down. Surprised Styles and Balor are not doing anything on the outside or getting into the ring or anything like that. Big uppercut once again. Referee getting up. Gallows back to his feet. Anderson back out onto the apron. And picks him up. Going for a move there. Reversed by Mojo. Picks him up for the Gallows pull into a cover. 1, 2, and 3. That is it. Gallows and Anderson exact their revenge on the Hype Bros. Again, there are some shenanigans in there, but the club are victorious. Start things off here on SmackDown Live, and they're not done yet. Again, just attacking the Hype Bros, forcing them out of the ring. Just destroying Zack Ryder. And just tossing them out. The Balor Club stand tall once again. Right, again, putting SmackDown Live and the tag team division and just the roster in general on notice. We're going to move on to tonight's main event. Once again, if you guys are enjoying any part of this episode of SmackDown Live, leave a like, comment your thoughts down below. If there's a poll above, participate in that. If you guys have any questions or requests and things you want to see here in Universe Mode, let me know. But starting off this main event, it will be the A-lister The Miz, accompanied to the ring by his wife Maryse, who is now the #1 contender for Lita's SmackDown Live Women's Championship. That was a bit of a tongue twister there, but Maryse will be taking on Lita soon for Women's Championship. Earned that opportunity, I believe, last SmackDown, that or the week before, something like that. But A-lister looking to pick up a win of his own here this evening. Again, the It couple making an appearance here on SmackDown Live. Let's see who The Miz will be facing this evening. Okay, and it looks like it will be one half of the most interesting tag team here on SmackDown Live in Heath Slater and Rhino. Looks like it's going to be Rhino taking on The Miz. Again, I don't really think Rhino and Slater have gotten any wins here in Universe Mode so far. I don't believe so. They probably didn't. Whether it's one-on-one matches or tag matches, if Rhino could pick up a win over The Miz, that'd be any sort of momentum for these guys. But we'll see how Rhino does in one-on-one action. Both men ready to go. Miz wasting no time. Big boot to Rhino. Drops the elbow and hurts himself there in the process. Takes down Rhino quickly. Just again, constant stomps. Drop kick to the knee. Miz wasting no time. His wife Maryse cheering him on in the corner. Elbow to the knee by Rhino. Picks up Miz into a cutter variation there. And applying pressure to the shoulder. Forgot what they're called. Miz in trouble. Holding on. Gets out of it. Chop block to Rhino. Takes the big man down. Just the vicious stomps by the A-lister. Former Intercontinental Champion. Oh, swinging neck breaker by Miz. Rhino now the one in trouble. Side Russian leg sweep connects. Planting Rhino even more. Miz as arrogant as ever. Still feels he should be Intercontinental Champion. Fell short in that fatal 4-way. Bray Wyatt is of course still Intercontinental Champion and has issues with King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. Technically Bray Wyatt has issues with a lot of people here on SmackDown Live, specifically Nakamura, The Miz, Apollo Crews, but Miz also has his issues with people, mostly Apollo Crews, of course. We haven't seen since that fatal 4-way. Takes down Rhino once again. Miz in control. And As we mentioned last episode on Raw, and I believe mentioned it earlier today in this episode. Oh, Rhino goes for a powerbomb on The Miz. All titles with the exception of the Universal Championship, currently held by Seth Rollins, of course. Everyone will be defended prior to Survivor Series, so within the next 3 weeks or so. So we saw the U.S. title be defended by Kurt Angle yesterday's episode, where Samoa Joe supposedly proved that it's a fluke win on Kurt Angle's part, reclaiming the U.S. title. And we are not quite sure when Bray Wyatt will have to defend his title against Nakamura. Maybe next week or the week after, most likely. We'll see. Oh, big boot to Rhino once again by Miz. Goes for another one there. Avoids an overhead belly-to-belly suplex, running neckbreaker by the A-lister once again. Goes for a cover. It looked like he was going for one. Now he is. Positioned himself differently there. 1, 2. Rhino kicks out. Again, we also mentioned this before this matchup started, that Maurice will get a shot at Lita's title prior to Survivor Series as well. We got to sort out when these title defenses will be taking place. See if there's any other changes to the Survivor Series match card. But as of right now, big step up in Seguri, showing off the athleticism. There is Rhino. Big clothesline. Miz sent outside, fumbling over my words yet again. But as of right now, it will be Samoa Joe taking on Bray Wyatt at Survivor Series. That'll be a very interesting matchup. Both guys have a lot of momentum heading into that matchup. Bray Wyatt especially hasn't lost the title since gaining it from Sami Zayn at SummerSlam. Miz in some trouble now on the outside. Heath Slater's right there. Count of 4. Both men have to be careful they don't get counted out. Count of 5. Again, also on the SmackDown side of things, unless Maurice beats Lita before the pay-per-view, it will be Lita versus Nia Jax. And then tag team champions, again, barring any title defense changes, it will be the Usos taking on Harper and Rowan of the Wyatt family. Miz picks him up. Rhino in trouble. Skull crushing finale. This could be it. Miz not going for a pin. Looking to connect with the second one. Rhino reverses though. Ends up with the gore. Oh, Maurice distracting the referee. Allows some time for her husband to get out of that pin attempt. And Maurice paying dividends in the corner of the Miz, saving her husband from getting pinned there by distracting the ref. Miz sent into the corner now. Picks him up onto the turnbuckle. Not going to be good for the Miz. And German suplex sends Miz across the ring. Miz looks to be in a lot of pain there. He was clutching his sides there for a moment. Kick out at 2 though. Rhino trying to figure out how to put the A-lister away. Can add some more Survivor Series side notes. We know Edge last episode named Seth Rollins, Universal Champ, as the captain for Team Raw in the traditional Survivor Series Elimination Tag Team match. So in the coming weeks we'll find out who Rollins' 3 partners will be. Rhino goes for another pin on the Miz and a kick out. Saw the Balor Club earlier this evening. You assume that Balor will be the captain for Team SmackDown. We have to hear from The Undertaker to confirm that information though. And if that is the case, that it will be Finn Balor. We could already know who his 3 partners for Team SmackDown will be, of course. Miz with a big reversal there, sweeps the leg of Rhino once more, going after that knee mostly. Knee of his own there. Rhino in trouble. And just clubbing blows and a knee right to the face of Rhino. Takes him down with a big boot. The Miz on a roll now. Running out of breath there for a moment. Rhino rolls out. Takes him down again. He's wasting no time. Oh, sent outside over the top rope. Marie's coming over to check on her husband. Backs off. Oh, actually doesn't back off there as Rhino approaches. Big reversal there. Big boot. Drops the elbow again. Miz gets back in. Gloating as expected. Maurice just staring at Rhino, not being too close, of course. Count of 5. Rhino needs to get back into the ring. Count of 7. Turns him around. Skull crushing finale again. Connects into the pin. And then Heath Slater now running interference on behalf of his friend and tag team partner. Takes him down with the clothesline. Big right hand reversed. Left hand by the Miz. Trading blows now. Big reversal there. Right hands to the face. Miz in trouble, planted with the DDT. These guys pulling out all the stops here. 1, 2, and Miz kicks out again. Rhino's kicked out of 2. Skull crushing finale so far. The Miz didn't really kick out, was helped with the distraction by his wife to get out of the gore situation there. And Miz playing cat and mouse a bit. Big left hand to Rhino. Miz sent into the corner. Goes for another tackle. We're going to take a commercial break. We're going to return back here to main event action. Heath Slater just got in the ring. This match is still going on. Slater's seen enough. He's going after the Miz, it looks like. Big boot to Slater. Trying to distract the Miz. Gets back into the ring again. Miz running away once more. Slater touches the Miz. It's going to be a disqualification on Rhino and a victory for the Miz. Oh, and he hits him, so that's going to be a disqualification. The Miz still wins. Rhino is shocked. Maurice is celebrating. That'll end SmackDown Live. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And we'll see everybody in tomorrow's episode of NXT.